Hey everybody, it's Jamie here and welcome to Travel Blog Jamie. More importantly, welcome to Marella Discovery. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you around our ocean view / outside cabin on board Marella Discovery. We are currently sailing the US of A from Port Canaveral, Florida to Freeport in the Bahamas, north to New York for 2 days, south to Charleston before returning to Port Canaveral in Florida. But ahead of those vlogs, make sure you give this one a cheeky little like, subscribe and turn on notifications for my bi-weekly travel and cruise vlogs. Alrighty, let's get exploring this cabin. Okie dokie, so we are located on deck 2, port side and forward, not too far from the forward staircase and elevators. Let me show you where we are. Just along this corridor, and our cabin is just here. So 2012, take our cruise card and in we go. So this is a standard ocean view cabin. You'll notice as you come in to the left, you've got a couple hooks. We have our bathroom to the left, storage space and wardrobe on the right, which we'll look at shortly. But let's come in and have a look at the lounge area and bedroom area. I'm wondering what your first impressions are. Ours were actually very positive. Now then, over here, we've got a floor to ceiling length mirror. Great size, and as you can see, we've got a cute dinky little couch, bit of wall art just to add a splash of color, and a lamp. I think this is actually a really nice little space to kick back and relax. Now the bedroom area, you can have this configured as a twin or a double bed, whatever tickles your fancy and whoever you're tickling and whoever you're fancying. Now, these beds actually have toppers now. They never used to. So they're very comfy. I've got to say, I slept for 9 hours last night, which is unheard of in my world. First thing you'll notice when you come over to the beds, again, you've got a lamp and there's a reading light here, which is always much appreciated. Not that I do a huge amount of reading when I'm in bed, I've got to be honest with you. Same on this side. And you also have a central switch to illuminate everything in the cabin. Now, this also is great to create a sense of space and light. Look at the size of this mirror. Absolutely love it. And in between the two beds, we have 2 units with 4 good-sized drawers, actually. Oh my goodness, look at Matthew's smalls. We don't want to be seeing that, do we? There's also plenty of space under the beds, should you wish to put some of your luggage here. And of course, this is an ocean view cabin, so you have an expectation, don't you, that you're going to get an ocean view? Well, you certainly do. This is a really good-sized window, by the way, and waking up to this view, just priceless. Well, it's not priceless. It wasn't the cheapest of cruises, but beautiful and perfectly worth it. Don't worry, folks. I'm sure, yeah, these are reinforced. I didn't get wet feet last night. We're okay. Right, let's have a look at the cabin from the perspective of the beds. Not bad size, is it? In comparison to some of the new ships being built at the moment, I have to say I'm really impressed with the size of this. I love the fact that it feels quite open, and of course you've got that couch here as well. Just feels like a little luxury that you don't get on some of the newer cruise ships. Alrighty, let's keep touring. So we have a TV over here, not a bad size, it's fine. It is maneuverable, so therefore you can watch it from the couch, you can watch it from the comfort of your bed. What I will say is that there aren't a huge range of TV channels, definitely no movie channels. That, yes, you're correct, is the pool deck. Look how busy it is. But you know what? Yesterday, in the afternoon, we turned this on, and when we saw that it was emptying out, we went up for a swim. So that's really handy, actually. Now, I think this is a decent sized vanity area. It's got everything you could need. Up here, we've got one of our cupboards with 2 shelves, quite deep actually, plus your safe, which does not cost extra to use, thank goodness, because of course you've already paid for your cruise. Why would you want to pay extra? We've got lots of mirrors over here. Good lighting as well. Now these are actually cupboard spaces. Oh yeah, you found our nibble stash, hot and spicy all the way. Oh yeah. But look, 1, 2, 3 shelves here, and exactly the same in this cupboard as well, 3 shelves. Next to the cupboard, you've got your AC unit. Now we turned ours down to Arctic level, although it's not actually that cool. The temperature is good, but considering we're on a very warm cruise, I would have liked it a little bit cooler. Hey ho, it's still good. And of course, us Brits, you can't take us anywhere unless you give us a kettle, some tea and coffee. I don't drink tea, by the way. I know, shock horror. And if you run out of provisions, fear not, just ask your cabin steward and they will replenish for you. And the socket situation, there aren't a huge number in this cabin. I've got to be honest, you've got 2 US sockets here. There is, however, a fast charge and a USB port. Great to see that. And 1 European socket as well. No sockets around the bed, so you're going to have to leave your devices, your telephone, etc. over here. I'm sure you can manage a night without them. More storage space. These drawers are actually good sizes, nice and deep. Plenty of space here, I would suggest. And there's a cheeky little drawer right behind the chair. Didn't know that until just now, actually. 3 more drawers on the other side of the chair. These are very deep, good size, lots of storage. And oh, plastic hairdryer, how exciting. Looks like we're going to plug that into here. That's where we've been putting the kettle. Oh yeah, let's test this out. You are definitely going to need to sit down on the chair for this one because it doesn't actually come up very high. Right, let's check out the power. Just 2 settings on this one, minimum or maximum. Let's try out minimum. Not going to do much for you if you've got long bushy hair. What about max? Not too bad. I would suggest that is warm but not hot. And there you have the living and bedroom areas. I personally think this is a really good space, nice and bright and airy. We've been very comfy in here, I've got to say. Yeah, it's a win for me. Alrighty, let's check out the centuries-old bathroom. Okay, get ready for beige. Here we are. A standard bathroom on board Marella Discovery. I think it's absolutely fine. I do appreciate the green tiles over here. It does add a tiny bit of colour. Let me just step back a little bit so you can see the length of the sink basin area. A little bit of a shelf there. I do like this unit actually. It's like something from IKEA. I'm good with that. You've got 4 shelves up here for all your toiletries, your amenities, and there's a drawer here, like a boxy drawer, and another unit down here as well. There's a shelf underneath the sink basin with a bin. You've got your bog roll down there as well. This air freshener came from home because I'm paranoid that bathrooms on board cruise ships are going to smell. This one didn't, it doesn't, but you never know, do you? And not forgetting at the top of these shelves, you've got a shaver socket. Oh yes. Panning around, you've got your toilet for your 1 cheek, 2 cheek, rah, rah, rah. Please don't be seated when you press that button. Otherwise, you're going to get sucked down there. A bit like Augustus Gloop in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Augustus Poop. Sorry. Okay, shower. How many are we going to fit in there? Honestly, 2 people max. And yes, clingy curtains. This is an old ship. No monsoons or anything, but I will say it's a nice hot shower. You've got your washing line up here. We've been drying our swimming trunks in here perfectly. You also have some body wash, which isn't my favorite. If you want a nice shampoo, by the way, can I recommend Pineapple and Amla Ultimate Blend from Garnier? No, I'm not getting paid anything by them. I'm not getting any commission. It's just bloody lovely. And there you have the bathroom area. Not the biggest I've ever seen, not the smallest, not the prettiest, but perfectly functional, very practical. We're okay with this. And finally, the wardrobe, which is also where you will locate those all-important life jackets. That's quite high up. I'm quite short. I can just about reach them. If you are shorter, you might want to transfer them perhaps down to the bottom of your wardrobe. We've got plenty of hanging space here. If you need more hangers, just ask. Your cabin steward will bring those for you. There is another railing here in case you want to hang any more garments. Oh, by the way, this is our crease releaser. You're not allowed to bring irons on board. There's no laundrette here either. So this works brilliantly. You just literally squirt, you'd stretch your clothes a little bit, and miraculously the creases mostly disappear. And of course you've got floor space for any bags, shoes, knickers. Why would you put your knickers down there? I don't know why I said that. Now then, hidden behind this very special shirt, yeah, laundry. How does this work? Well, let me explain. I personally think this is a good offer. It's £16.45. Yes, if you've been on Marella over the years, it has gone up. I'm sorry. Essentially, you need to pop as many of your clothes as you own into this bag. So, you know, fill it to the brim. It doesn't matter how much you put in, it's always going to cost you £16.45. I think that's a good offer. Good news, you can indeed order room service for Kaching. However, let's take a look at that menu. Anything you'd like to order? Probably the alcohol knowing you. To order room service from the Discovery fleet, dial 53 from your cabin. As you can see, all items come with a cost, but there's no tray charge. Be aware if you want drinks delivered to your cabin, these are not included in the all-inclusive package. Don't forget, if you want a bit of peace and quiet, time, or you want your cabin tidying in the morning or for turn down in the evening, yes, they still do turn down here. Make sure you insert these into the slot outside your door. Speaking of turn down, this is what you'll get. I don't know why I'm doing that with my finger either. Like rewind to last night. Oh my goodness, look at this. We've got turn down. Take note, P&O. Oh, we've got a flower. How cool is that? Oh, look. Love it. And a Marella Cruises chocolate on the pillow. We've got fresh pool towels. Thank you very much for that, cabin steward or stewardess. One thing I love about Marella is that they give you a carafe in your cabin. Let's go for a little wander, shall we, and find out where the water fountain is. By the way, if you turn right when you come out of your cabin, that will take you towards the aft. Obviously, we are nearly at the front here, which is just over here. But look, come around this corner. This is where the lifts are and these stairs that I showed you right at the start of this vlog. And just over here, you've got your water fountain, which is a godsend. Quite simply, place your carafe there, press your button. This is lovely cold filtered water. Ta-da! There you go. Simple as that, folks. If you're wondering about noise levels, well, this cabin is located directly under other cabins, so we don't have bars, restaurants or anything like that above or below. It's been really quiet in spite of the fact it's not far from the lifts or the stairs. We've heard almost no noise at all, although in the event of larger waves, not to panic anyone of course, you might hear those crashing against the hull. Not penetrating the hull or anything like that, by the way, don't worry. And there you have Ocean View 2012 on Marella Discovery. What do you think? I would love to hear from you. Drop those comments below and I will get back to you. As always, don't forget to follow Travel Blog Jamie on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, Patreon, and YouTube. If you're interested in finding out what we got up to during our 1 week fly cruise to the USA, just search Travel Blog Jamie 1 week on board Marella Discovery. Likewise, if you're interested in a complete ship tour of Marella Discovery, just search Travel Blog Jamie Marella Discovery Tour and Review. Thank you all for watching, and shout outs today go to Gaynor, Mike, Sean, Alison, Matt, Stephanie, Alan, Melissa, Liz, Dave, Kelly, KM Cooper, Charles, Kevin, Lisa, Liz, Alan, Paul, Tim, and the Travelling Hatter.